this is Rena McThune. I enhance women on the outside to ignite the inside and help them achieve their dreams and goals. What are, in my opinion, the top 5 reasons people don't get their goals? Number 1, my biggest thing is you don't want it bad enough. There is some kind of mental or emotional conflict that is keeping you from achieving your goal. You start seeing behaviors like procrastination, right? Because I really want to be free and have time to veg out and relax in the evening. But after working a day job, the way to build my dreams and goals is I need to make phone calls or social media posts or send messages. There's a conflict, right? Because I've worked all day. Yes, I want to make an impact and build a legacy, but I also need to pay my bills. So I have that going on. There's this procrastination, right? I'm tired. I've put in a full day's worth of work, and now I need to go and do something else. We have conflicting values. We want to relax because we think we've earned it. But then we also want to create a legacy. In order to create a legacy and have these goals, the pull has to be stronger than this desire to relax and just be average. We need to increase this pull. It takes us where we want to go. We need to visualize all the different aspects of how this might benefit us. Sometimes we only look at it financial motivation is okay, but it's not great. Maybe we need to look at it emotionally. Maybe we need to look at the potential recognition. Maybe we need to look at what we can give back. Maybe we can look at what we learn and we can teach because of it. We have conflicting values, and that's leading us to procrastinate. The next one is we don't know how to say no. Especially as women, we're conditioned to say yes because that's a form of people pleasing, and we want to be liked, and it's important to be liked and be socially accepted. So say yes to things that we should say no to. The ability to say no to the good so you can say yes to the great is how we are going to achieve our dreams and goals. A lot of things are good. Volunteering is good. Taking care of sick people is good. Doing extra for our family is good. All of that is good, but we also need to be able to say yes to the great. Now, sometimes there's a season where we need to focus on a crisis or an illness or someone needs us. Absolutely. For a season, a small period of time, that should be the condition. But there are some people that always are in a season. I had family members that were always losing their job, that could never apply for another job, that just couldn't figure things out, that never took care of their health. And then they were always surprised when their health didn't take care of them. When we are meeting someone like that, where it's more than a season, then it's not a responsibility. And we don't want to help them because sometimes I feel that God and the universe are trying to give them enough pain that they will change themselves. If we start off burdening that pain, they don't ever have to change because, let's face it, it never gets painful enough for them. We want to say no to the good so we can say yes to the great. And being someone that achieves a dream, that achieves their goal, that leaves a legacy, that's great. Living a life that is congruent with what is in your heart, showing your kids and your family that dreams matter and you're going to go after yours, that's huge. Don't discount that. Live that way. Because we have no idea how many people are watching us come up slowly, watching how we do things. There are things that I didn't realize my children were watching the way I did. Now they're doing it, and I was like, wow, this whole time they were watching me and catching my actions. Living a great life, living our full potential, giving it our all is something we can do to help each other out, but also to set an example for others to follow. Because when we achieve our dream, we give others permission to achieve their dreams, and that's a great gift. The next challenge I see with people who are not progressing in their goals and dreams are poor emotional management. Either they are giving into their fears, or they get angry really quickly, or they're holding on to something that happened in the past. One of the worst ones I've seen is, oh my God, why did it take me so long? I don't know why it took you so long, but it takes you as long as it needs to take you. And it's much better to get skill, even if it's going to take you a long time, than to, spend that time and not grow and not get a skill. 5 years from now, you will be 5 years older, but will you be 5 years better? It doesn't matter how long it takes, and there's no point in getting angry about all the things that didn't go your way, because that, again, doesn't help you. 5 years from now, we will be 5 years older. We'll be more angry in this moment. Get you to your destination faster? Probably not. We're having more regrets in this moment and focusing on all the things, the shoulda, woulda, coulda, get you to your destiny faster. No, 5 years will be 5 years older. We want to be 5 years better. How are we going to be 5 years better? We're going to face our emotions. Whatever we're feeling, we're going to acknowledge, we're going to welcome. I have several videos and courses on how to handle our emotions. Your emotions are going to be with you for the rest of your life. They probably started with you in childhood, and if we have not dealt with our childhood emotions, they kind of come and haunt us throughout life. So it is our responsibility to deal with our emotional state. It's not the world's responsibility to, be kinder and get the right political views and change all their behavior patterns so we can be happy. We handle our emotions and let the world be the way the world is. We want to achieve what we want regardless of what the planet's doing right now. And how we do that is we overcome our fears. We're afraid of something. We overcome it. We tell ourselves we can handle it. We understand that rejection and disappointment are parts of life. We understand that sometimes we are going to be angry and sometimes we are going to be depressed, and people are going to say and do things that hurt us. And it's okay, because we're on a big mission. When we're on a big mission, these kind of things aren't going to slow us down. Finally, look at how we see ourselves. What is our self-image? What is our self-talk? I remember when I first started my business, I never saw myself as a leader. And I had a mentor that kept telling me I was a leader and I was smart and people would follow me, that I influenced people. And I just didn't believe her. I didn't see myself as a leader. And I kept thinking, why? Initially, my self-image did not match my goal. I didn't see myself as this smart, powerful person that had influence, that could be on camera, that could create training, that really had something to say. And so I behaved like that, right? I didn't believe it. I didn't act like it, and that's how I behaved. But I went through the work and the qualification process and learned new skills to the point where I believed it. And during this process, it was really interesting. Her voice in my head about me being smart, me being a leader, and my mentor telling me that I had something to say eventually became my voice. And I started believing it and I started behaving accordingly. That's what helped me get to my goal. So having someone that maybe believes in us, or even being aware that we are not saying really kind things to ourselves, or the things that we're saying are not going to get us where we want to go. So those are the 4 ways that I feel people sabotage themselves, whether it's by having conflicting values that lead to procrastination, by not having the emotional management that we need and letting our emotions take control of what's going on, by our self-awareness and self-talk, not seeing ourselves as the person that we could be, just being stuck in our present or past, and finally, not being able to say no to good so we can say yes to great, because our goals are great. If you like this video, definitely click like and subscribe, and then I have a free self-love guide. I'd love to give it to you.